What's up, everyone? Drunken Phoenix here. Welcome back. Hope you guys are having a great end of the year. 2025 is just right around the corner. I'm actually filming this video right on Christmas morning. It's currently 4:37 a.m. 12/25/2024. And no, I did not just wake up. I'm actually staying up really late because that's just what I do. So anyway, in honor of my car deciding to have an oil leak at the end of this year, I thought this would be a good opportunity to do another reaction video to this car payment crisis that's going on. I say this so many times, I still cannot believe how much some people are paying for their cars, like as far as their car payments. That's really ridiculous to me. But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and just jump on in.
Yeah. I'm also just a girl standing in front of a boy asking him to love her.
So I will say, this Mazda is really nice looking. Like, I love the interior, I love the exterior, I love that it's a rose gold. That Mazda's tight. That's a really nice looking car. And Mazda is a brand of car that I never even consider or think about, but this one's nice. Like, they really got it decked out. All I can say is I hope that compliment and my my approval of this car looks. I hope it's worth the $1,000 car payment. I don't think so, but I mean, it's a nice car, but I don't think a Mazda like this is worth $1,000 a month car payment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm assuming that she's gonna be paying this much for the next 3 to 5 or 6 years. Yeah, that's crazy to me.
What's going on, folks? It's your boy Steve got me rolling. Today I got my man Eduardo here, approved on this 2022 Nissan Rogue. First time buyer. How's your experience here today?
That was good, bro. Appreciate it.
No problem, brother. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Thank you.
If you're in the market for a vehicle and you don't know where to start, all you need is your ID, piece of mail, your name. Go ahead, shoot me a DM at Steve got me rolling. We're gonna get you rolling off today.
Okay, so this one, this car payment, $632 a month for a 2022 Nissan Rogue. This is not that bad. I mean, don't get me wrong. I would never be spending this much a month for a car, especially a Nissan. But I've seen a lot worse. I just included this video just because Steve-O got me rolling. He has a TikTok video where he sells cars, and I'm just always flabbergasted by the deals that he get his customers. They pay so much a month. This one, $632 a month, isn't as bad as some of the things I've seen. Like, I saw this one girl, she was paying like, I think it was $800 or $900 a month for like 84 months for Chevy Malibu. So yeah. Also, I also include this video because why does this man, why does he look like he's about to catch some ghosts? He looks like he belongs with Ghostbusters. I'm not sure what this outfit is. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe he's, I don't know why he's wearing that. I don't know. Anyway.
Is your ID, piece of mail, your name. Go ahead, shoot me a DM at Steve got me rolling. We're gonna get you rolling off today.
The payment's too high. Here's how to handle that objection in car sales. As a car salesman, first you want to isolate the objection. So just say, aside from the payment, is there anything else keeping you from moving forward? Otherwise, if they just say it's the payment, say, so if we can figure out the payment, is it something you want to go ahead and move forward with? And they might say yes. Say, perfect. So now you got a commitment. And then you're going to say, well, the payment's based off of the vehicle that you chose, and you said it's the right vehicle. It's also based off of the money down and then the term. Now, you said you can put $5,000 down, what's the most you'd be comfortable with putting down? So you're just trying to ask for more money down. And then they might say, you know, 5, 6, 7 grand, whatever it is. It just gives you more room to negotiate. And then you're going to say, well, if you put this much down and we leverage an 84-month term, it looks like I can get you within $50. Now, if that works for you, I just need a copy of your driver's license. So then you just go in for the close. At that point, you're just trying to, you know, work it out with the customer.
How much?
Okay, so I've included that gentleman here because I feel like this is going to be useful for a lot of people to know how these car salesmen work. I mean, at the end of the day, their job is to sell a car at a pretty, what I would call a predatory price. But, you know, it's their job. They need to make money. And I thought that video, given that Americans are spending $700 a month on a car, I think I'm willing to bet there's someone watching this video that needs to see that. So just know how their little strategies go. That strategy wouldn't work on me because I'm someone when if I'm going to buy a car, I already have an idea of how much I want to spend a month on it, and it's very hard to change my mind.
Your car payment?
Just 800.
How much is your car payment?
1,800, just like my cousin.
How much is your car payment?
500.
How much is your car payment?
0.
How much is your car payment?
I paid it in full in cash, right there and then.
How much is your car payment?
I just paid off my car line.
How much is your car payment?
40 more.
How much is your car payment?
660, but I paid 630.
The number one wealth killer in the United States are car payments and buying a car that you cannot afford. You should always buy your cars with cash, or if the car company is willing to give you a 0% loan, I think in that instance it's okay to take a car loan. But other than that, you should always buy your cars with cash. I've seen way too many people buy cars that they can't afford. For example, if you have a $100,000 salary, you should not be buying a car that costs $50,000. The general rule of thumb that I follow is, number one, I never buy a new car. I always buy used. And number two, the total value of my car is no more than 2 to 3% of my net worth. The average car payment in the US right now is $732, and 17% of Americans have a car payment of $1,000 or more. That is insane. If you're buying an expensive car just to try to impress somebody, let me just tell you something. Nobody cares what you drive. If you're tight on cash, just get a 10 to 15-year-old Honda or Toyota. Those things will last you forever. I drive a 2018 Hyundai Sonata. It had 12,000 miles on it roughly, and it cost me $18,000 to buy. I could have easily spent $50,000 to $60,000 to buy a BMW or a Tesla, but that doesn't make sense. I really just use my car to get to work and just to grocery shop sometimes. Other than that, it's just sitting in the driveway collecting dust. The smart thing to do is to use as little money as possible on a car and invest as much as you can on assets that appreciate.
The car market crash is not happening, and it's because of you. These are all bank repos being checked in, about to be sold at auction. Wide body scat pack 392 repo. Range Rovers, Kias, Mitsubishis, big trucks, Mercedes, all these repos. BMWs, brand new Ford trucks. The reason why it's not happening is because consumers and people are still signing 25, 28, 30% loans till this day. And even though I put out many videos and other content creators put out videos and help telling people and explain, stop getting in situations where you have so much negative equity, stop getting situations where you are signing for a high payment auto loan, high interest auto loan, people are still doing it. 2020 BMW X6 sitting here ready to go to the auction. Repo. We got an Infiniti 2017. We got a Charger back here ready, just sitting. There's been so many repos, all of them just collect dust. And I genuinely thought that the car market will correct because people are seeing $500, $800, $1,200 payments for people that make $2,000, $3,000 a month. That's not sustainable. So you figure what I'm seeing as a car dealer, me selling cars and trying to educate people to help them from getting into a financial situation that could distress them for years to come, that they would stop and think like, oh, I'm not going to get that. I'm going to go ahead and buy something that's affordable. But unfortunately, no. People are still trying to get Mercedes and Audis and Beamers at 30% interest rate, 25% interest rate. I have $10,000, $15,000 in negative equity. How can I get into a newer car? You shouldn't. Pay that car off. Wait till you get to a better financial situation.
This blows my mind. Like I really cannot understand the mindset of people that get these cars with these bad deals, these high interest rates, knowing that they don't make that much money to afford it. And I know some people like this personally. Like I know people like this that have cars that they shouldn't have, or that I know they can't afford. And I don't understand the mindset. It's like it seems like a lot of people just lack foresight. You know, like my anxiety would never. Like I'm already an anxious person, so I just can't imagine buying something that I know I will not be able to afford in the long term, and then having I just cannot imagine someone just coming to my house and just taking my car away because I can't afford it. I mean, that sounds traumatizing. I don't know. I just feel, if you know you can't afford it, or if you know you're struggling to pay for it, why would you get it? You know, and I get it's probably a lot of psychological things. I get people want to have a nice car for compliments or to show off, or people, it might be their first car. I mean, I get how humans operate. I really do, but it's still very stupid to me. Yeah. Anyway, just
A better credit situation, then buy something new or wait for the market to correct. I've been featured in so many news articles because it's outrageous and outlandish to hear people paying $1,000, $1,200, $1,500 a month for a 3 or 4 year old car or truck. Even my last video on the car market is getting really bad because there are 1 to 3 year old vehicles coming in at waves at the car auctions and got so much attention, and people were saying we need reform, we need cheaper cars, we need better policies and procedures to help protect the consumer. But unfortunately, repossessions are staying up because people are still buying cars with high interest loans and high payments and not budgeting correctly and not thinking about the future. Nobody cares about generational wealth anymore. They want generational pain. They want their kids to feel the auto loan they bought 5-10 years ago. They want to be in the AMG GT63. They want this. Doesn't matter if it's $3,000-$4,000 a month. They want to be in it. They want people to see them in it. Used car loan interest rates are still around 12 to 14% on average. New car loans are between 6 to 9% on average. There's plenty of information to take advantage of before you go into a car dealership and sign away a 3, 4, 5 year commitment to a vehicle, especially at these times when interest rates are high and car prices have been higher. Blaming car dealerships and car salespeople because their job is to sell a car is like blaming you for breathing air, because that's their job. And you have a responsibility to look at the truth in lending form and understand what your payments are, what your interest rate is, and saying yay or nay at that time before you sign those documents. So the car market crash isn't happening. I'm not posting about it anymore because there will be no reform. There will be no correction until people stop buying into the high car prices, high interest auto loans. I'm finna be like, Steve-O got me rolling. Steve-O, we're going to start getting all these people 500, 1,000 down into these cars. Let's get them.
all right, guys. So there you have it. This is what people are doing right now. I mean, I don't get it, but that's the reality. People are spending so much money on cars. They're getting repoed, signing car deals with 20-30% interest rates. If you are one of those people watching this video right now, I'm begging you, please get something that you can afford. Don't spend no more. Honestly, don't spend no more than $300. I think $300 a month for a car at max, and that really depends on your salary. Like if that's going to hurt you, like if you find that to be too high, if you think that, think it through. Am I going to be able to consistently make my payments on time for this car given my salary? Think about it, really dig deep on it, and just look at your situation. And I think something that influences people to make these decisions as well is that they may anticipate making more money in the future. Like they may think, oh, I make this much now, but a year from now I'm going to have this job, I'm make this much money, or do that, or this is going to pop off. I think look at your current situation and look at what you can afford currently and ask yourself, is it sustainable? Is this going to hurt me? Am I still going to be able to? Am I going to end up being one of those people where the repo man just comes to my home and just takes my car in front of everybody and everybody sees it and I'm just there looking stupid carless? Ask yourself these questions. But anyway, that concludes this video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and you guys have a happy holidays. And I'll see you guys, if I don't make a video before New Year's, I'll see you guys in 2025. So thank you.